Dino BAGATTIN versus Anicet KANYEBA.
Anicet KANYEBA. Nobody has fought more for this organization. But there's the former welterweight champ.
No, you're right. Andrew Van Zel, I think, is at 19. I think Martin van Staden is at 18. Anicet KANYEBA, I think.
20. This is 20 right here.
Yeah.
Here we go. Round one brought to you by Dragon Energy Drink in the blue, BAGATTIN in the gray, Anicet KANYEBA.
KANYEBA immediately planting his feet in the middle of the hexagon. Dino lighting his feet, moving around the circling on the outside. Don't forget the showstopper. He's got a show-stopping right hand, that's for sure.
You know what, KANYEBA, he wants big fights. That's all he wants. If he's not going to get a title fight, he wants a big fight. And doesn't get much bigger than this, taking on a former champion.
Coming forward, Dino's backing up a bit.
You got to question, is the chin gone? Does he still have a chin, BAGATTIN?
There's a big bowling overhand right, and KANYEBA has a bit of a grin at that.
We know he has the heart, we know he has the will to win, but is his body going to allow him to?
Oh, nasty left coming in.
He took a few nasty ones.
He did indeed, but he ducked and weaved out of that, did BAGATTIN. But you want to get involved in a fist fight with Dino, you're going to expect some coming back at you, that's for sure. And Anicet KANYEBA, he's fought legends before. He's not going to be cowed or intimidated by Dino. That was a big right.
No, he's one of the most dangerous guys out there because he truly doesn't give a you-know-what. He comes out no matter who it is, and he brings it. And those flurries that he throws are so dangerous. They're reckless, they're wild, but they're effective.
Yeah, he was lighting Dino off a little bit there. It's a good place for Dino to clinch up. I think he'll be happy against the Hex because he's also got some dirty boxing of his own as Dino BAGATTIN. Anicet's closing the distance a bit too easily here. Dino's going to have to be a bit quicker on the counter. Looking to go for the gut. Oh, it's a good body kick.
BAGATTIN looks good in rare form.
That's the old school Muay Thai that we know to come to expect from Dino.
Got to watch out for those body shots, though. They will mount up. The nice long legs of BAGATTIN. He has such a reach advantage in this matchup. He has to use it.
There's a nasty body kick of his own from Anicet. That left and that right just swinging and missing.
Oh, man. I got goosebumps out here, Simon.
Now it's Dino coming forward. Both guys are going back and forth. Dino faking the knee and coming over with the right. And we know what both these guys can do on the ground. Of course, Dino BAGATTIN training with Richie Kwan and everyone at Apex. So he's no slouch on the ground either. Both guys swinging and missing.
Yes, this is a stand-up war. Neither guy looking to go to the ground, but we know if BAGATTIN can bring Anicet down, he may have an advantage here.
Sneaky little leg kick from Dino.
Both guys have to pace themselves. You can see the emotions are on high.
Anicet still lighting his feet and bouncing around quite nicely. Nice, decent head movement. Dino coming in a little bit straight. Dino's got a nice pouring jab, but he's not using it much today.
Look for that overhand right at Dino BAGATTIN. He just teased it. Just talk about some of those wars, Simon, that Dino's been in over the years. I mean, you're talking about a who's who.
Oh, crikey. Manny De Silva, Remo Ralph, Joanne Lober, Francois Kabili, I mean, Tyron Rightford, Gordon Rudman, Cam Pritchard, Sean DeLanger, Bruno McCullough.
Oh!
I mean, whoa! And he's got him!
Here comes the
shot from KANYEBA. Dino's in a bit of trouble. He's coming back off the Hex, though. KANYEBA's weighing in the middle. Dino needs to clinch up and escape this.
Dino's hurt!
Jeffrey Bickersworth looking very closely.
Oh, my gosh. KANYEBA is this close.
Dino's winging it back a few of his own, but it's still a nasty position for him. That was a hard right from Anicet. Dino's a little bit wobbly.
Oh, Anicet is on target.
He's still in the fight, though. When you corner a line, it's a dangerous beast to be.
There's a minute left, but I don't think they're getting out of this one.
Anicet KANYEBA was just trying to finish it, but Dino's still got that chin, Cyrus. Because one of the most dangerous lines in the world is a line that's backed up in a corner.
Ooh, big-time leg kicks. Dino rearing back.
And Anicet is not checking those at all. He's probably wondering how the hell he's not able to put his opponent away. after those flurry of shots that he took.
Vickers Swart was watching real close during that flurry. He was literally moments away from stepping in, but he gave Dino the respect he deserves.
Right. Some body shots from Dino. Anisette just still hunting him down.
Here we go.
Winging some punches. That was a bad right.
Could it be over?
It was a right hook that really stunned Dino. He's still on his feet. Going for a leg kick. Another straight right. Goes for the uppercut and misses. Oh my goodness.
Take a breath. Take a breath. Oh, Lord. What a flurry. What an absolute flurry from Anisette Kanyeba. Was this close to finishing a legend. But now he has to take a break and come back and try to do it again. Try to summon that energy as Red Sonic brings you the corner cam. As you can see, the brothers in arm crew there, Conrad Siabi and their team, talking to Anisette, trying to calm him down. That is the most important thing right now. Here it is. Simon, walk us through it. Restonic action replay.
It was just a massive flurry of action, wasn't it? And Anisette was just hunting us down. It was that right hook that stung him. He was really trying to do his best to recover, ducking, weaving a fair bit. It was avoiding a lot of punishment. Certainly,
great head movement.
Dino was certainly a bit discombobulated, but he had the wherewithal to duck and weave out of some of the most dangerous punches. And Anisette Kanyeba was just winging away. Once in a while, touching him up. But Dino was doing enough
that defense. Oh, that defense was beautiful.
Just an instinctive high guard. But there was a couple of shots that really
there it is,
came
right
through.
down the middle.
It was that right, yeah.
That may be the key to this. He may have to come down the middle because Dino's doing a great job of blocking the hooks. Showstopper. Can he stop the Dino Bagattin show tonight at EFC 81?
Wow, what an incredible first round.
What a round.
And Dino's coming forward.
Why not? He's a warrior, Simon. This is what we expect out of Dino.
Nice big bowling overhand right. Nowhere near Anisette Kanyeba. Goes to the body. Kanyeba stings him again with the right. Follows up with the left in the combo.
Down the middle again. Here we go. Dino's on the ropes.
Kanyeba's trying to finish the fight as soon as he can. He wants that belt. There's nothing else in his mind right now.
Big knee from Bagattin, the mayor of Edenville.
Anisette Kanyeba misses with a spinning back elbow. Dino eats another shot. Dino does the right thing and clinches up and gets away from the danger.
Man.
And Dino's got some strong clinch work. He's going to use this position to try and recover as best he can because he was taking some nasty shots right at the beginning of the second round. We've only had 1 minute already.
Dino trying to get fueled from the crowd here at Times Square. Here comes Bagattin. He has those big knees. Big elbow, and they separate. And there's a lot of time left.
Oh, a sneaky little right from the incoming Anisette Kanyeba. Dino caught him a little bit there. Another straight left. And a nasty leg kick. We saw those in the first round. Anisette Kanyeba was not checking them at all.
The road to victory for Anisette Kanyeba is going down the middle, throwing straight right hands and uppercuts. Hooks are not going to get it done. And right now, being clinched up by Dino Bagattin, definitely not a recipe for success.
No, and this is Dino's wheelhouse. Remember some of his dirty boxing back in the day? He's got some beautiful clinch work. He's got a nice plum clinch. You can insinuate his head's around the back of Anisette Kanyeba's nasty Muay Thai, some nasty knees, and he's got some cracking elbows. Another leg kick. First time that Anisette Kanyeba checks.
Yeah, because he's feeling it. He's not going to be able just to take those leg kicks for very much longer. Dino continues to go after the legs, trying to slow down the showstopper.
Ooh, I felt the wind from that, but it wasn't anywhere near Anisette Kanyeba.
Can you believe that we still have Faiz Jacobs and Nikazuma Zulu still to come tonight?
Oh, nice right from Dino there. Anisette standing a little bit still there. He needs to come a bit forward and go back to that head movement maybe. No.
Uh-oh, here we go
they're
again.
Exchanging again.
Kanyeba is catching fire again. But now here comes
good
Dino.
Right, left combo for Dino. Anisette Kanyeba is thinking, what do I need to do to put this guy away? There's a big left from Kanyeba. Dino clinches up. Anisette's trying for the neck.
Anisette's going to hit the deck. He's going to get taken down right here. No, he stays on his feet. Dino.
He was thinking about the guillotine defense and pulling guard and thought better about it.
Mark this one on the calendar. The night that Dino BAGATTIN and Anisset KANYEBA locked up in the middle of the hexagon. Who would have thunk we would have had an instant classic on our hands? Uh-oh. Trying to come over the top.
Dino's got some good submissions. Got a beautiful rear naked that finishes now current teammate Cameron Pritchard back at EFC 55 in Cape Town. So submissions can't be underrated.
And he's tall, so hitting a standing guillotine could be the ticket. He has to get that right arm
he's
over
got
the top.
He's got that 5-inch height advantage that he was using for leverage. But I think it's good defense here from Anisset.
What a war between these two men.
It's almost like the whole of Edenvale is here tonight here in Pretoria.
Oh yeah,
cheering their hero on, because you really are seeing two legends scrap it out here. And boy, they're delivering exactly what we expected.
You got a veteran of 20 fights now and a veteran of 22 fights. BAGATTIN and KANYEBA. Two guys that have given their blood, sweat, and tears to mixed martial arts. And they do it once again in the hexagon with a lot on the line. BAGATTIN, could this be his last ride? If he was to lose this fight, will we ever see him back again? For Anisset KANYEBA, could this be his ticket to that?
Win or lose, this is a great Dino BAGATTIN. He's shown that he can really take a shot and come back with some of his own. I mean, he's really shown absolutely fantastic attitude. A lot of people question Dino's chin, but I think it stood the test of time tonight.
Well, he looks good, but if he was to take a KO, I don't know that anybody would let him fight again.
KANYEBA tries for the chip. Good defense by Dino. Anisset has a single. He tries. Saved by the bell, and that was in.
Yeah, that was definitely in. Whoa. What a way to end the round for Dino BAGATTIN. I can't stay in my seat. Every time I get comfortable, something happens that gets me out of my seat again.
Non-stop action, wasn't it?
No, this is just one of those fights, Simon. Restonic with the action replay, well, excuse me, with the corner cam. You know, what's going on? What's going through the head, through the body of Dino BAGATTIN? He just looks re-energized completely, and it's not that he hasn't taken damage. He's taken some serious damage.
But he's got good lateral backwards movement. He did the right thing. He was getting lit up a fair bit, and he just clinched up his opponent. And without a doubt, he had the better of the clinch game. So we know that Dino's got superb Muay Thai clinch, but he had the better of he had an underhook and an overhook on the right, and he was able to keep his opponent against the hex. And Anisset KANYEBA was not circling away from the hex and allowed Dino to completely recover. We saw in the first round, Dino came out into the second, bouncing on his feet, light as a feather. And I expect him to come out in the third. He wants the glove touch. He's ready to lay down. He really, really deserves the respect of the crowd.
I did not suspect a third round in this one.
Me neither.
Safska are beautiful. And Hexagon Girl gets us ready for the third and final round in this classic here in the Sun Arena. It is Dino BAGATTIN
pacing back and forth.
Well, this is just one of those fights. Here we go. Biggest Swart gets us started with our third and final round, brought to you by our good friends at Dragon Energy, specifically designed to maximize mental and physical performance.
Dino bouncing around. It's a big, nice right.
Nice
another right to the body that followed up with, and straight into the clinch. He's thinking about the choke.
If anybody knows about the clinch, it's you, Simon.
I know a little fair bit, but nothing like Dino BAGATTIN. And he's able to cause such damage from that position. We haven't seen it a huge amount today. Anisset's trying with the trip from the inside, but there's no dice. Dino just turns him straight back around up against the fence.
No, Dino has been very, very good at the clinch, but the explosiveness of Anisset KANYEBA saving him thus far.
But Dino has a very nice separation elbow from the clinch.
And here we go, looking for that Muay Thai clinch.
There it is, the plum.
Yes, indeed.
Nice little left up the inside. Going for the body because it's there and it's open, looking for the double.
Dino, can he drag him down? Anisset stays on his feet.
Like we said, very underestimated grappling game is Anisset KANYEBA.
Well, just a guy that just has gotten better over the last few years in spades, where he used to just use his physical prowess and his explosiveness. Now he does have a technical game.
Yeah, wiry and tenacious as well, particularly when he's on his back.
And he has a chip on his shoulder, and he always has.
Oh, the nice single. Oh, beautiful takedown from BAGATTIN.
Whoa, he took him for a ride. What a takedown.
Now BAGATTIN needs to stay in his position and see if he can close out the round. He's got 3.5 minutes left in this final round. Tries to take us back, unsuccessful. Anisette turns around the correct way, back up to defense. Dino still has both underhooks.
Dino looks energized, he looks comfortable right now. He has been in control from the get-go here in round number 3. Can he keep the pressure on? Can Anisette separate? That's the key to this victory for KANYEBA.
Martin tries for the trip, Anisette drops down for a single.
Oh, here we go again. Could it be third time's a charm?
Martin van Staden is screaming for the inside knees, and Martin van Staden certainly knows a lot about inside knees, that's for sure. Going for the single and going for another takedown, and these are all scoring points with just 2.5 left in this final round. Another beautiful takedown from BAGATTIN.
Just frenetic action here in Pretoria. Cyrus Bees and Simon Stevens, third round. Dino BAGATTIN is in such a great spot right now.
Anisette gets back to his feet again. But it's up against their hex where Dino is really, really showing his veteranship. And Anisette almost looked shell-shocked. He said, what do I need to do? In that first round, the entire crowd thought that Dino BAGATTIN was finished, but yet again he recovered. Comes out in the second round, gets lit up, again recovers. And Anisette's got that shell-shocked look of a man who wonders, how the heck do I put this guy away?
Well, I don't know that you can get too comfortable if you're BAGATTIN, though. I think you still have to look for a finish because round 2 was fairly closely contested, and you never want to get too comfortable. Anisette needs to separate, and I think he knows it, but easier said than done against BAGATTIN.
Yeah, he's just like super glue on him right now, isn't he? He's not letting go whatsoever, and he knows why. It was the 2 beautiful takedowns from Dino. He's got the single, but he's not looking for it at the moment. Anisette's got his left foot in the top of the pad. Again, strives for the takedown, but has no dice this time. This is very debilitating for both athletes in the third round.
Well, so much action in rounds 1 and 2, and now it has kind of come to a halt. A lot of energy being used by both men in this clinch.
Good defense, good takedown defense by Anisette, but finally ends up being inevitable.
He has to back right back up that cage. He can't give up. I know he's tired, but he has to switch to another gear and dig down deep because he is about to eat a loss on this round.
We've seen before that Dino's got a pretty decent standing guillotine. We've got 35 seconds left in this final round. He's giving up his back. Dino can take advantage of that. He's trying to insinuate himself around the back. Almost had one hook in.
Are we going to see one more standoff, or will it end in the clinch?
BAGATTIN looking over his corner.
No guarantees in the sport of mixed martial arts. If you go to the decision, I know he feels good about it.
Martin van Staden screaming to Dino to circle away and see if he can get a guillotine and see if he can drop his opponent again.
And this fight is over.
Oh my goodness, what a cracking fight that was.
Now we leave it to the judges to make their decision.
Again, not a job I would want.
What a roller coaster ride of a fight from a round 1 that thought we had saw Dino BAGATTIN finished to round 2 where he fought back, but I still don't know that he absolutely won that round. And then to a round 3 where Dino BAGATTIN used his clinch and used his veteran prowess to execute a game plan in round 3. And now it goes to the judges, and both men feel like they've done enough to win, and I think they can both make a case.
Yeah, I kind of got to be honest with you. I think Anisette probably shaded those first 2 rounds and I give the third to Dino, but wow, KANYEBA looks in fantastic shape. No, I don't know either, I've got to be honest with you, but KANYEBA was lighting Dino up in that first round, something rotten, showing some beautiful hands, really hunting his opponent down. Wasn't able to finish him, but showed some beautiful hand speed, a nice a vast array of striking that we come to expect from KANYEBA. But yeah, there's some great takedowns from Dino. came back into that second round and surprised everyone. And that was when KANYEBA started getting wide-eyed and thinking, wow, how can I put this guy away? I've put such a beating on him, he's coming back and he's clinching me up and taking me down, and now I'm worried about being finished. It was such a back and forth war. With something that's what we came to expect from both these guys.
Well, I'll tell you what, if BAGATTIN doesn't win, there may be a riot out here, because we got a lot of Dino fans in the house tonight. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see which name I read out loud as the winner.
Yeah, Anisette KANYEBA not short of sport here either. Obviously BIA, one of the oldest gyms now, funny enough to say it, here in Pretoria.
You're right. Back and forth battle, as I said, an instant classic, especially rounds 1 and 2.
That was a beautiful takedown from Dino. Really took a lot of air and was able to take some good advantage on the ground and keep his opponent there. But Anisette KANYEBA scrambled back up to his feet. Kind of thought about the guillotine here, whilst Dino had the single. Use it to pick up his opponent, turn him around and get the takedown yet again. Very impressive takedowns in that third round for BAGATTIN, scoring some very valuable points.
Tightly contested, two incredible veterans, 25 veterans here in the EFC. And whoever wins, the loser can't hang his head, because they both gave it all in the hex. Dino, you see it in his face, he feels like he won this fight.
I've no idea. I know that the judges are still having a big think about it. There's still some deliberations going on. It's not going to be an easy decision for anyone.
There's a very wise man that has said, don't leave it in the hands of the effing judges. A bald guy over in Vegas. He says it all the time. I think you know who I'm talking about.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
ODW. That's what he says. And it rings true to this day, because just when you think you know, the judges can throw a curveball. Decision coming up.
Well, certainly pleased the crowd. A cracking display of athleticism and guts from both fighters for 3 entire rounds. And considering that both these guys have got something like 41 or 42 fights between them, they kind of fought with the energy of young debutants, and what great power of recovery from Dino BAGATTIN. That was a tough first round to come back from, and showed what a true legend he is. And Anisette KANYEBA there with Conrad Siabi, showing that really is a true contender for the welterweight belt. A lot more coming from both these athletes, I can assure you. So let's hear what the judges have to say now and get the official decision from Sarsfields.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 incredible rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard for a decision. Judge Strauss scores the fight 29-28. BAGATTIN. Judge Bell scores the fight 29-28. KANYEBA. Judge Ferrier scores this bout 29-28 for your winner by split decision, Anisette, the showstopper, KANYEBA.